Starting in a seated position. Hi. Going to start with the breathing. Good morning. So just stacking the shoulders over the pelvis. Just take a moment, check in with the jaw, the forehead. Relax any tension there. Try and release the hip flexors so the knees drop a bit closer to the mat. Then take a deep inhale. Fill the lungs up all the way. Oh, latecomer. Hold it at the top. For 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let the shoulders drop a bit more. Got a little latecomer, so we'll just do that one more time. Take a deep inhale, fill the lungs up all the way. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let everything relax. And then with the eyes closed, we're going to move into the breathing. So starting by exhaling the breath out and breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the eyes closed, just check in again with the face. If any tensions crept back in, try and release that. And take one more inhale, fill the lungs up all the way. Sigh it out through the mouth. And then opening the eyes, we're going to move into some gentle stretching. So keeping the legs crossed, take the right hand onto the mat. Bring the left arm up and over. Keep the left shoulder stacked on top of the right. And keep the left glutes sitting strongly down onto the mat. Get a nice stretch on the left side. Reach as far as you can. And then inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Keep the shoulders stacked. Keep the right glute on the mat. And then again back through center. Keeping it in time with the breath. We're going to go left to right a few times, maybe looking up. Keep a little bit of space between the shoulders and the ears. Don't let the shoulders come up. One more each side. And then coming back to center. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, just slide the hands forward, this time keeping both of the sitting bones, both glutes on the mat. 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, keep the shoulders pulling back away from the ears. Inhale and exhale. Then keeping low, walk the hands round to the right. And this time keep the left glute on the mat. So we're opening into the side of the body and that side, the left side of the lower back. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, come back through center, keeping it low. Walk the hands to the left. Keep the right hip down on the mat now. So you're opening into the right side. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands back to center. And then back in. So we're going to move into table. Just a little transition before we go into down dog. Make sure your shoulders are stacked over the wrists, pelvis over the knees. Gaze just past the front of your mat. Tuck your toes. Take an inhale. And on your next exhale, lift the hips up and back, coming into down dog. So you can have your legs straight or you can bend them deeply. If you want to bend them, you're going to take the pressure off the hamstrings and a bit more length in the spine. So pick whatever feels right this morning and think about lifting the hips up and back on the inhale, and on the exhale, taking the heels down towards the mat. Spread the fingers nice and wide, bit more pressure on the index finger and thumb. Take another inhale, lift the hips up and back. And on the exhale, drop the heels. Take another inhale and exhale. And then come up on the tips of the toes. We're going to walk the feet to meet the hands at the front of the mat. Weight slightly more in the front of the feet. Top half of the body nice and relaxed and loose. Crown of the head coming down towards the mat. Bend in the knees if you want, otherwise legs are straight. You can feel the hamstrings starting to open up. And then on the next inhale, start to roll up. We're going to meet in mountain. So as you're coming up, lift the arches of the feet and then engage the quads. The kneecaps will lift. Engage the glutes, and as you come up, extend up through the crown of the head. Take an inhale and lift the shoulders up towards the ears. And on an exhale, take them back down and round, palms facing forwards. Lower body's fully engaged, extending up through the crown of the head. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Moving into the sun salutations. Inhale the arms up. Keep the shoulders down. And as you exhale, take the hands through heart center. Down into forward fold. Pause here. Weight slightly more to the front of the feet, and on the inhale, halfway lift. Keep extending forward through the crown of the head, nice flat back, pulling the shoulders back away from the ears and squeezing the shoulder blades together, abdomen engaged, and exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Drop the knees if you want to. We're going to hold it for 2 breaths. Engage the quads, engage the glutes, nice strong legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the next exhale, with your knees up or down, shift forward slightly so the shoulders are over the wrists, and exhale down through chaturanga. You want to feel the insides of your arms against the side of your body, and then before your body hits the mat, inhale, upward facing dog. Let the hips be nice and heavy. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, gazes down rather than up. Take one more inhale, and on the next exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Think about pressing the chest towards the thighs, feel the hamstrings opening up, and then come up on the tips of the toes, bend the knees, look to the front of the mat, step, hop, float or walk, and inhale into your halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up above the head. Exhale, all the way down through heart center forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to your plank, and then exhale through chaturanga. Drop the knees if you want to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come up on the tips of the toes, bend the knees, look to the front of the mat, step, hop, float or walk, and then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up above the head. Keep the shoulders away from the ears as you exhale down through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good, everyone's with me. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the chest to the thighs, pull the shoulders back. Take an inhale, lift the hips up and back. Exhale, drop the heels. So we're going to move into the flow now. Take it nice and slow for the first round. We're going to start on the right side in warrior one. So take the shoulders over the wrists, then step the right foot through, in between the hands, drop the back heel, inhale up, warrior one. So when you come into warrior one, pull the right hip back, lift the rib cage in. You can have a little tilt in the pelvis, working a bit more into the left hip flexor. It's going to protect the back a little bit more. Take another inhale, and exhale. So from here, we're going to come into warrior three, a little bit of a balance challenge, hands at heart center, come over the front leg. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift the back leg up, keep the standing leg straight. If that's too much today, little bend in the back leg. You could even have the back foot resting on the mat if your balance isn't quite there. You're inhaling as you come up, and then fix your gaze. Ideally, you want to try and make a T shape with the back leg in line with the body. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep breathing, inhale. And on the next exhale, bend the standing leg and step back into warrior two. So you've got your heel to arch alignment. Well done, everyone. And then inhale, circle the arms back and drop down into your warrior two. So the gaze is past the middle finger. You want to see a few of the front toes. The front knee is tracking off slightly to the right. Back arm needs to be level with the shoulders so it's not hanging down. Take another inhale and exhale. Finally, reverse warrior. So flip the front palm and then reach the front arm up to the ceiling. Back arm rests slightly on the back leg. So we're going more for a stretch on the right side rather than back bending, but feel free to go into a back bend if you want. Really important, little tilt in the pelvis that protects the lower back. Keep breathing, inhale. And on the next exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, then step back to a plank. Either go to down dog or exhale chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale. Downward facing dog, left side again, nice and slow. Step the left foot through, so take the shoulders over the wrists. Step the left foot through, drop the back heel. Inhale up, warrior one. Nice straight back leg, pulling the left hip back. Inhale and exhale, looking good everyone. Inhale and then exhale, hands to heart center. Come over the front leg, setting up for warrior three. So fix your gaze and then press up. Nice straight standing leg, back foot pressing towards the back of the room. Keep the gaze fixed. Inhale and exhale. Lovely, everyone's got their legs up really high, good job. And on the next exhale, bend the standing leg, step back with control and open out into warrior two. Make sure you can see a few of those front toes, nice straight back leg. Nice, inhale and exhale. Flip the front palm. On an inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Back hand resting lightly on the back leg. Keep it away from the knee joint. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the next exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back to the plank, and then either down dog or exhale chaturanga with control. Inhale, upward facing dog, nice heavy pelvis. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here, then we're going to go back into it. One breath with each movement this time, so it's going to be a bit quicker. Inhale and exhale. Step the right foot through. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come over the front leg in the same breath, and then inhale up, warrior three. Just one breath. Then bend the standing legs, step back, open the arms out, warrior two. Everyone's there, good. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back to a plank, either down dog or exhale chaturanga. Make sure you can feel the insides of the arms, graze the side of the body. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog, left side. Step the left foot through. Inhale up, warrior one, pulling the left hip back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come over the front leg, set yourself up, and on the inhale, come into your warrior three. As you exhale, step back, open the arms out, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands, Frame the front foot, step back to a plank, either down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Heart rate's up, let's keep going, right side. Step the right foot through. Drop the back heel, inhale up, warrior one. Don't forget that tilt in the pelvis. And exhale, hands to heart center. Fix your gaze, come over the front leg. And on your inhale, come up into warrior three. As you exhale, bend the standing legs, step back, open the arms out and sit into warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back to plank, either down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press the chest towards the thighs. Left side, step the left foot through. Drop the back heel, inhale up, warrior one. Pull the left hip back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come over the front leg, fix your gaze, and on the inhale, come up to warrior three. Keep the right hip level with the left if you can. And on the exhale, step back, open out, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back to a plank, either down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Keep going, step the right foot through. Inhale up, warrior one. Good job, everyone. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come over the front leg. Inhale up into warrior three. Keep the left hip level with the right. You don't want to open up. And as you exhale, step back, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back to a plank, either down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze down. Exhale, downward facing dog, left side, step the left foot through. Drop the back heel, inhale up, warrior one, knee over the ankle. Exhale, hands to heart center, come over the front leg. Inhaling up, warrior three. Exhale, step back, open the arms out, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Is everyone with me? Good. Cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back, plank, exhale, chaturanga. Keep the elbows in. When we get tired, it's easy for them to flare out. Exhale, downward facing dog. So if you need a rest, stay here. Otherwise, come up on the tips of the toes. Bend the knees, look to the front of the mat. Step, hop, float or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up above the head. Exhale, all the way down through heart center, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the hips up and back. Exhale, drop the heels. So we're going to go through it one last time, a bit slower. Step the right foot through. Inhale up, warrior one. So as you come up, sit down into it, pull the right hip back, little tilt in the pelvis, then check in with that back leg, make sure it's still nice and straight. Rib cage is knitting in. Take another inhale and exhale. Then take the hands to heart center. We're going to go 3 breaths in warrior 3. So fix your gaze before you come up, and then when you feel steady, coming up into it. Strong standing leg. Keep breathing, pull the shoulders back, engage the abdomen. The left hip is level with the right. Take one more inhale and exhale. Then bend the standing legs, step back, open out, warrior 2. Keep pressing the right knee to the right. Make sure you can see a few of those toes. Nice strong back leg. Drop the shoulders. Release any tension in the face. Then flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Really reaching up, get a nice stretch on that right side. Straight back leg, knee over the ankle at the front. Take another inhale. Everyone looks good. And on the next exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot and step back to down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Lift the hips up and back. Drop the heels. Shoulders away from the ears. Then left side. Step the left foot through. Back heel drops down. Inhale the arms up. Put that tilt back in the pelvis. Keep working that right hip flexor. Knit the rib cage in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, take the hands to heart center. Come over the front leg, fix the gaze. And then on your next inhale, coming up into warrior three. Keep the right hip level with the left. Keep concentrating, don't worry if you fall out or you're a bit wobbly, that's fine. Keep breathing. Take one more inhale. And exhale, bend the standing legs, step back, open out, warrior two. Gaze past the middle finger, keep the concentration. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Keep that tilt in the pelvis. Shoulders away from the ears. Face nice and relaxed. Take an inhale and on the next exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back, down dog. Inhale. And exhale. So we're going to finish with another balancing posture. So just walk the hands back to the feet. And then roll up. Like you do in mountain, engaging the quads and the glutes. And then once you're up, we're going to come into tree pose. So putting the weight in the left leg. Sole of the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. If that's a bit too much today, you can take it underneath the knee, but just avoid the knee, or put the toe on the floor, that's fine too. So find where you're most balanced. Take hands to heart center. And then once you're into the pose, pull the left hip in, because it's probably going to want to stick out to the side, and extend up through the crown of the head. Oh, everyone's got really good balance today, well done. Keep breathing. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Then release out. Shake the legs out. Move to the other side. Ground down through the right foot. A little lift in the arch of the foot. Quads engaged. Sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. And then again you can see the hip goes out. So pull it back in. Hands to heart center. Bend up through the crown of the head. And then start pressing the knee out to the left. Open up that left hip a little bit more. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Shake the legs out. We're coming down onto the mat. Soles of the feet on the mat. Arms out in front. Extend up through the crown of the head. Good job, everyone. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, rolling down onto the mat. Take your time, use your core to lower yourself down. Then once you're on the mat, hug the knees in. Take the knees towards the armpits. Press the full length of your spine into the mat. And then if it's comfortable, a little rock side to side. Keep breathing. Then take a deep inhale, fill the lungs up all the way. Hold at the top, 3, 2, 1, and as you sigh it out through the mouth, move into Shavasana, palms facing up, feet about mat width apart. Release the body down into the mat, fully relax. Feel the heart rate coming down. And we're going to finish with a body scan. So starting in the toes, move the attention across the tops of the feet, soles of the feet, heels and ankles, moving up the shins and calves, relaxing the ligaments around the knees, the quads and hamstrings, hip flexors and glutes. Relax the abdomen, lower back, middle back and upper back. Relax the side of the body, the rib cage, the chest, across the tops of the shoulders, tops of the arms, the elbows, forearms, the wrists, backs of the hands, palms of the hands and the fingers, back of the neck, the throat, back of the head. Relax the jaw, relax the muscles around the eyes, relax the eyebrows and the forehead, relax the crown of the head. Let the whole body feel heavy and relaxed. Stay here for the final few moments. And then when you're ready, stay in Shavasana if you can. Otherwise, bend the knees, soles of the feet on the mat. Just press the small of the back into the mat. And then on your next exhale, rolling to the right, press your hands into the mat. Coming back to a seated position, take the hands to heart center, bow your head. Thank yourself for doing your yoga. Thank you for joining me. It's so nice to see lots of you this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. You did a really good job. No one